All right, today we're going to be looking at an affordable home gym dumbbell setup like the one I have right behind me here. I'm going to show you a few tips on how to make this more affordable. So the first tip that I have for you is to obviously do some shopping. I was looking on Amazon for quite a while, putting things into a cart or made a list rather, and I don't really care about having the same brand. You'll notice some of these are different brands from each other. If that's important to you, then again, you're probably going to be not looking at so much affordability. And so for this video, it's mostly about trying to get the best bang for your buck. And so keep an eye out on what's going on, if there's deals going on certain dumbbells, and make a list in Amazon so that you can add different brands of dumbbells into that list. As things go on sale, you can obviously add them to your cart and purchase them. But the next thing is, you might notice this particular set, there's something a little different about it. I don't have matching pairs for each of the dumbbells. So we've got 60s, 55s, 45s, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, all the way down to 5. And it's just one of each weight. This cuts obviously the cost in half, makes it way more affordable. And you might be thinking, okay, but isn't that going to be a problem for most of my workouts and exercises? And the reality is, you don't actually need two dumbbells for almost every exercise that you're going to do. There's very few exercises that you actually need to have two dumbbells. In fact, I've done an entire video on a full body workout using just one weight of the dumbbell that I'm using for each exercise. And so you can check that out. I'll link to it in the description as well. And so you can get an idea of what's possible with just one single dumbbell. And the last thing I would say, and this is obviously going to be different for each individual, if you really are trying to make it affordable, just be patient and be willing to kind of grow your set as time goes on. If it's something where you just want to have the whole set all at once, again, a matching set, it's going to be more expensive, and that's okay if you've got the pocketbook for it. But if you don't and you want to be able to save some extra money, you can just kind of slowly build this set over time. And so I've still obviously got a little bit of space, and I can add some more, and I probably will as they go on sale. However, the 50-pound, you notice I went from 55 to 45. The 50-pound dumbbell was way more expensive, and it didn't really make sense at this point. So I just put it into my list, and I'll pay attention to it. And when it goes on sale, I'll pick that one up as well, and so on and so forth. So there's a few tips for you on how to make an affordable dumbbell setup. I will also link to some of the brands of dumbbells that I picked up myself, and I will also link to that video again in the description for the full workout using just one dumbbell. So make sure to check that out as well. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.